money, money, money.
Hello, and welcome to this episode of What's That City, where you can hear about all the different aspects of countries that most people have never heard of before.
Today we will be discussing a city that might just make your bank account explode.
Kashgar!
Mrs. Smith, I am broke and I need money. Please help!
Oh, me from the past. Watching YouTube videos isn't going to make you any money. Even though you sit on the couch for hours hoping it will, it won't. Kashgar was under Tamerlane's possession, which is the Red region, in the 14th century, and it was the capital of the Karakhanid dynasty, which is the light green region, in the 10th through 11th centuries. The Silk Roads went directly through Kashgar. From there, they went to Hotan and Turpan.
The roads went around the Taklamakan Desert, which is east of Kashgar. Kashgar is in Xinjiang, China. Kashgar was a bustling city with a booming economy. It had its times of decline, but overall it prospered.
From 221 to 206 BCE, Kashgar traded with the Qin, and they traded with the Han from 206 to 220 CE. In 60 BCE, the Han established the West Region Protectorate in Xinjiang. Kashgar was a part of this area, so they were officially a part of China now. During the 19th century, Russia and Britain were fighting over the control of Central Asia and access to British colonies in South Asia. This is known as the Great Game, and Kashgar was used by both sides.
At this time, China did not have a stronghold on Xinjiang, and Kashgar filled with spies. Yaqub Beg, a military commander, gained control of Kashgar.
Russia and Britain both set up offices in Kashgar so they could spy on the enemy. In the end, they negotiated the land, but they still used Kashgar as a way to spy on each other.
Once a part of China, Kashgar became a well-known trade center. It was known for its exotic fruits such as melon, grapes, and peaches. Dried fruit and pomegranate were traded as well.
The locals called Kashgar the Pomegranate City because the Kashgarians' favorite fruit is pomegranate. Along with the fruit they sell, they also trade things like stone and jade. The Chinese call Kashgar Kashi, a word meaning place of stone trade.
Kashgar was the cultural, economical, and political center of the Xinjiang until the Tang Dynasty. From 960 to 1279, it was under the control of the Karakhanid dynasty. Later, during the Yuan dynasty, from 1271 to 1368, China was unified again, and Kashgar was the most important port on the Silk Road until the 15th century. They were able to overcome revolts and attacks. However, Tamerlane's army was able to destroy the whole city in the 14th century.
So, that seems like a pretty stormy time for Kashgar. Hey Blue, when does it rain money?
When?
When there's change in the weather. Kashgar's strategic location directly to the west of the Taklamakan Desert allows them to sell and trade unique items. Merchants and travelers traded out their tired horses for camels. Camels are able to withstand the scorching desert heat and carry all of the belongings that one may need while traveling.
These merchants could rely on Kashgar as a stopping point because they knew that they were able to get the supplies they needed for their long journey ahead.
Most of the merchants and population were Chinese or Muslim during the heyday. Today, most are Turkish or Muslim, with the few being Chinese. Currently, 90% of the people living in Kashgar are two of these ethnicities.
Hey Katie, you want to hear a joke?
Sure.
Why did the idiot go broke? Because he had no sense. The tomb of Abba Toha is an important religious place. Abba Toha was a ruler of Kashgar in the 17th century. Muslims come to pray here for favors, and if a woman is pregnant, they are supposed to place a red ribbon on the wall. This is a picture of the Idka Mosque. It is a special place of prayer for Muslims. It is the largest mosque in China, and it is a place where Muslims come to pray every Friday.
The mosque was constructed in 1442. It's a popular place of prayer for people all over Asia. It has a garden that attracts visitors as well.
A couple miles past the mosque is where some carpet stores are located. Carpet comes in all different colors, conditions, and materials.
This picture is of the Abbasid tapestry. The flowers symbolize purity and summer. The most traditional rug is the pomegranate tree type. The background is usually a shade of blue with trees growing throughout the area of the rug.
The most common rug is the three medallions layout. It was influenced by Buddhism symbolism. The background is usually red, and the center will be designed with roses or other flowers. Stores and bazaars are extremely busy in Kashgar, especially on Sundays, which is the designated day of the week when livestock is sold. The international trade market of Central and Western Asia is shown in the picture. It's the biggest market in northwest China, and it was considered the largest fair in Asia in ancient times.
When Emperor Wu Di came to Kashgar, he was shocked by how successful and busy the bazaars were. The same situation applies to today as well. Of course, not with the Emperor Wu Di, but how prosperous the markets are. Currently, there are more than 20 large bazaars in Kashgar, which encourages tourists and people from all over the world to visit Kashgar.
So Kashgar is a pretty awesome place, if you ask me.
I definitely agree.
Kashgar is full of mosques and religious places. It has bustling markets and the history is rich. Ha, get it? Rich?
Well, anyways, I hope you enjoyed learning about Kashgar as much as we did. See you next week on What's That City?
That money, 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 your money, money, money. Cause I know how it is. Gon' handle your biz and get that money, money, money. Your money, money, money.